second son of Jojo and Kate. Di ko prepared, pero I'll just speak from my heart. So, si Lola, I think if I could remember, went back from the States to officially, kumbaga, dito na siya titira sa amin. At that time, I was 7 years old. So si Mommy was preparing us boys. Imagine, makukulit kami noon, kami ni Kuya Mike at that time, and si Mark. Makukulit na bata, wala namang, at that time, all we wanted to do is just play basketball and just play around. And then my mom was like, dadating na yung lola ninyo, handa na kayo magdasal. Okay. So, I remember, she was on a wheelchair going down Naiya, palikod, and then the moment that she arrived in Acropolis, in our house, nag-rosaryo na po kami. At that time, hindi ko po alam ang rosaryo, pero sabi ni Mami, sabi ng mom ko, 30 minutes lang yun. 30 minutes. Pero si Lola, isa-isa talaga yung rosaryo eh. Tapos, at one point, everyday kami, everyday. Nagulat nga ako, parang, ang tagal pala nito. Nagbubulong pa ako kay Mom, Mom, tulog ata si Lola. Kasi habang nagdados yung rosaryo, nakapikit, pero ang ganda ng balance eh. And I think that was the start. I think I'm sharing you the story because that was the start of my spiritual journey. And I could tell you, it wasn't, it's still ongoing. But I would always look back kay Lola that she taught me to be spiritual. Even if I know I'm that prodigal son. I would always go to her room, see all the, ito nakita niyo po yan. Yung room niya was full of that. And it would, give me the strength, and she would give me strength on my deepest lows. I remember, yung time na yun, first heartbreak ko, sabi ng parents ko, go to Lola, maybe you could share some words of wisdom. At that time, I didn't know. Parang she shared, nag-pray na lang ako. But she prayed over me. And I felt all this strength. And si Lola, like, every time that you feel down, just like what my dad said, just go to her and you will feel all the strength. That was me, and that was when she was around the 90s na. That was me giving back naman. Every time that I felt her low, I would give her strength. Just by talking to her. And, si Lola she's a very simple woman. All you have to do is just smile at her. And she will smile back. That's all you need. And your day would be completely happy with that. So I will remember Lola as this woman that is very, very God-fearing. And, you have a story that, about kung meron siyang brown dress. I like to share this story as well. Nung lumalaki na po tayo, yung wardrobe ko hindi na po kumakasya sa akin. So ang ginawa ko, complete wardrobe change. Lahat ng mga dati kong clothes, ibebenta ko sa garage sale. Dumating si Lola. Sabi ko, Lola, gusto mo ba to? Dami kong mga shirts. And I remember 2017, I did that. Kasi 2017, I did that. She still wears my shirts. Oh my God, she still wears it. So parang sabi ko, grabe talaga si Lola. Talagang, hindi talaga bibili. Hindi talaga bibili. So yeah, and I have no other, if I could always give my strength back to her, gagawin at gagawin ko. So when I got married with my wife, Isabel, siya na po kasi yung last na-meet ni Lola before getting married. She would remember her names actually hindi, least of the times. But when she remembers, she always smiles. So when I got married, when I lived in BGC na, every time that I would go back and visit Atlas, Acropolis, siya yung una-una mo makikita in front. Always. And we would take time to go to her and bless us lang. And she would look at my wife, si Isabel, smile at her, as if alam niya yung pangalan. Lola, kilala mo itong si Iso? Ay, ang gandang babae. But there was this one time that she remembered it. Sobrang tuwa ko. Yeah, I remember guys. So yes. Yeah, I'm just sharing you all the memories, the fun memories, because really there was no low with her. I'm also thankful with the angels. Our angels of Acropolis. Maraming salamat. Sila talaga nagpapabuhay ko. Those 1997, 28 years of them living in Acropolis, sila ang nagbibigay ng lakas kay Lola talaga. So maraming salamat. And nagpapasalamat din ako sa kanila because every time nasa abroad kami, ni Iso, especially on my birthday, they would always remember to make a video for us. Yun ang tuwan-tuwa ko. I have it. I have the videos. I can show you to you now. Pero maririnig nyo lang yung mga messages nila sa akin. And just recently, I want to share with you the last video that my Lola said to my birthday. Here.
Happy birthday, Kenwin. Today is his last day. I wish you many more to come. Friends. And that's it all. I don't know what to say anymore.
They will have a lot of this. And maraming salamat for sharing that videos to me because these videos I will have with me forever. Can I share with you one more video before I ito po yung video ni Lola nung binigyan ko po siya ng shirts. Tuwan-tuwa ako. Tuwan-tuwa siya. So, ito po yun. Just please let me indulge with you yung mga videos ni Lola. Teka lang po. Madami po kasi ito. Ayan. Isa-isahin ko lang po ito. Hindi ko kasi na rin. Anyway, I'll just share with you last video kasi hindi ko makita siya. Pero ito na lang po yung parting words niya siguro. Lahat po sa atin para we will live forever just like what she was. No? Okay. What's your advice for me, Lola? At 95.
Don't sleep late.
Ayan, yan po ang rason kung bakit sa 100 years old. Ang sabi niya,
Don't sleep late.
ayan po, okay, maraming salamat.